Sorry, storage issues. So that's why it cut the previous video. So where were we? We said already that this AR0 and A0 in the question, they already gave us these two as -2 meters per second square, -2 meters per second square for A theta, sorry. So now I was like, imagine they did not give us -2 meters per second. For this particular question, it was given. Now, the whole idea of this tutorial is for us to be able to maneuver through questions on coordonnée polaire. Okay, so now we are going to, so that like we try to understand it better. So now we're going to look at a case where -2 meters was not given, meter per second square, and we're asked to find it, just like we did for vector, vertex, and vector solution. Remember from our quiz, we found that it's ART, which is composition radial, is R point minus R theta point carré, and if we break it down, it's the square R over dt minus this. And then if we derive this, it's just like we have the R dt here. The R dt is exponential minus t. So if we derive it again, that is the square R over dt. We'll have minus exponential minus t. So that's why I have this here. And then minus R, this is our R in our question. It was given as this. And then -1, that is, of course, when we the theta over dt, if we derive this, the theta over dt, we're going to get -1, because this is a constant, so we're going to be left with -1 minus t. Derivative of minus t is -1. That's -1 raised to the power of 2. So that's how I got to this point. And all we do here is to replace it by 0, because we are working with AR function of 0. So if we replace this by 0, we have minus e to 0 minus 2 minus 0, and then -1 raised to the power of 2. And 1 raised to the power of 2 is 1. So here we'll be having 1, because -1 raised to the power of 2 is 1. Exponential 0 is 1, and then 2 minus 1, exponential minus 0 is 1. So 2 minus 1 will give us 1. So this is 1 times 1 minus exponential minus 0 is 1 and -1. So what we're having -1. 1 times 1 is 1 minus 1. So we're having -2 meters per second square. So that's how this part was gotten. Now for the second part, which is A theta dot t. Remember our definition of this. We said it's 2r theta plus r theta theta. That's our composition transversal. If you can't remember this, you can go back to the previous video. But of course, I'll break it down here. You said this is 2 dr over dt, and then d theta over dt plus r d theta square over dt. And this is 2. The r over dt, if we come back again, the r over dt is exponential minus t. What's the next thing? And the theta over dt, we say is what? The theta over dt. The theta over dt is -1. So we just replaced. We said the r over dt is exponential minus t times the theta over dt. After deriving, we got -1 plus r. What was our r? R toujours is 2 minus exponential minus t, and the square theta over dt. That is, we have to derive this dt